Hey everyone, it's Ashley Mustache back with another in-person video. Liking these little breaks that I'm taking from digital. So I hope you guys are enjoying the videos and actually seeing me do a lot of on-camera art projects and kind of learning with me. I've been watching a lot of videos during my downtime and most of them were of clay. Mainly like the oven bake one, but I still wanted to try both air and the oven bake clay. So I'll be testing these out, trying to give them a whirl. I've watched a couple of videos on how to and just kind of wanted to venture out and also just do stuff that's not digital all the time. Now that I've moved and have like a bigger place, I'll be able to actually have recordings of me doing different projects and me trying to just learn new stuff. So I went to my local art store. I got this brand that they had. I've seen a lot of people use like Sculpey, but this was what was close by. Eventually I'll go to Hobby Lobby and get some other stuff, but so far I just wanted to grab something just to test it out because I am a novice in using this stuff and I just wanted to kind of learn as I go. Hopefully anybody that watched this can give me tips as I go along the way. I also got these other items just to cut I guess like the pieces, just to have cleaner cuts of whatever amount of clay I'm using. And then I got these silicone tips just to get any fine details and stuff like that. And then why not a little haul where they had like 4 for $1. Why I would need these or this many is beyond me, but that's pretty cheap. Like 4 X-Acto knives for $1. So I will figure out use for these later. And then these were just like $5. So hopefully they zoom in. $5 for all of these brushes. So this is what happens when I wait in line and they have all these sales next to it. It's scheming and trying to empty my pockets out before I even get to the checkout. But I figured I'd use this because I noticed like I've seen people you know, either use color clay, acrylic, or airbrush. So I have acrylic paint, so hopefully like once everything's set dry, sanded off and everything and polished up, we can paint over whatever it is. So that is my goal today. I didn't want to go too crazy spending on something that I'm kind of still new on, but I chose a little collection I had done when I first started, you know, kind of just starting the Ashley Mustache brand and wanting to do stickers and stuff. And one of them was like a little sweetheart shaped heart with the mustache and lips on them, which I'll put a picture of the sketch and the actual, you know, finished product of it. So I kind of want to do that. It seems simple enough, and I'll kind of like do different tests on like what works best for me starting out. So let's get into it and figure out how we're gonna get this done. I got this kind of like silicone mat at Dollar Tree. I figured I'd put it down where I can kind of just work off of it and not really like mess up anything. Hopefully I can zoom in. And hopefully I get a actual mount so there's a better angle instead of kind of like over the shoulder from me. It's kind of weird having to look back a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna take this down so I can move it around and it doesn't budge all over the place. So let's get to taping this. here this is. Saying to cut along. Of course, I don't have a scissor, but I do have my X-Acto knives. Where the heck did I put them? My X-Acto knives. So these came in use early because I have no idea where I put my scissors. I'm still trying to unpack. Like, everything's around, but I have no idea where. I'm still unboxing stuff, so. That was not a clean cut. I'm not really liking this angle. This is a lot better. I can work with this. So, I should have cut down my nails. I hate getting stuff under my nails. But so far this is it. Very soft, very wet. From what I've read online and seen whatever videos I have so far, which is barely like 2 videos, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like sitting down, you know, looking at videos all day. I'd rather just get into it. It's not like oven clay, like where you bake it and you're done. This has moisture in it, so the work time for it, I believe, is, let's see, 36 to 48 hours, at least for this one. What you want to do is just keep it moisturized. You don't want to let it dry out, but it's not going to harden on you like that. So even if like I left this open and it dried out, I can still add water to it and it'll still be reusable. So this is what we're going to try and do. I also got this. I was at Dollar Tree. Before I go dirtying up my other one, I try this out too. I have a really bad habit of buying something expensive and then finding something cheaper and using the cheaper one first before I go using the expensive one. So that's what we're gonna do now. So I just want to take a little bit at a time and try and mold it the best I can. It's very like, it's very soft, like you don't even have to really put too much pressure on it. But I want to get enough. I want to make a decent sized one. Nothing large, but I feel like this should be decent enough. Kind of want to make sure there's no, I guess making sure there's no air pockets. I kind of want to make sure it's not going to crack on me, because I did see reviews online or, you know, tips on how to not get cracks. I'm sure I'll still get some, but this will be my first test, so I cannot be mad. So what I kind of want to do is get into the heart shape of the piece that I'm trying to recreate and kind of see like the thickness I want to go. So I don't want to make it too thick, but just enough where it's like maybe like ½ an inch or so. I kind of want to do as much with my hands before I bring any tools in. I also brought this. This one I got from Hobby Lobby. It's supposed to like even everything out. I feel like it's still, oh, it's working. So I kind of got it towards the thickness I want, and now I'm just trying to like even it out as best I can. I really want to get rid of these. Like, I don't know if you see it on camera, but I'm trying to get rid of much of these cracks. I should go grab water. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go grab water and maybe a cloth or something just to wipe some of this clay off, because it's just building up a lot on my hands. So, be right back. I'm back. I've got this little side water and got a piece of sponge to kind of just keep it moist. Because I don't know if you see, the edges are kind of drying up, and I noticed that. So I feel like this will help not keep it wet, but just like, I don't know. This will definitely keep it from drying up too quick on me and cracking, so keep that there off to the side so I can work and not feel rushed. Because it's not as easy as I would have thought. So I'm probably gonna cut off a little bit more of the clay because I kind of feel like as I was rolling it out, because I kind of want it to be, I don't know, this is a good size, but I just want it to be a little bit bigger and a little bit thicker. Trying to make sure I get the little divot because it's not a strong like heart shape, it's very loose, so I kind of want to keep that. For some reason the left side's perfect, but the side isn't. It's driving me crazy. I had to stand up just to like kind of get it somewhere, but if anything I can always sand it down. But it is what it is. You're probably like, well, why didn't you use any of the silicone tools? I didn't want to. I'd rather use that for the oven dry one, because I feel like maybe that might be just a little less messy than this one. But so far so good. Here is what it's looking like. As you can see, it's kind of getting there in the shape. Like I kind of want it loose, and that's the thickness of it. So as that's kind of hardening up, because it's pretty warm in the second bedroom that I'm kind of using this as a project room for. Looks even less like hard on camera. Nah. But I'll fix it more. I'm one of those people, the more I fix it, the more it's gonna keep looking like crap. So I'm gonna leave it here for now and work on the lips and the mustache. So I'll be right back.
It's just all about speed, all about speed. 5 times of this, and then you have to water the rares
So
like 30 times or 24 times.
So I didn't realize I was not recording. So I got another small piece. And this is for the lips. And I'm trying to get it as close to the picture as possible, but I might adjust it. So I'm trying to work as best as I can. Also, nails really do work, so who needs those tools when you got hands like these nails? Even though it's skeeving me. They're supposed to be made to look like they're like kind of going for a kiss. That's what the sweethearts are for. Little reminders to kiss your loved one. Ugh, I never really liked sweethearts. Bland. That's how I describe it. I think Sweet Tarts came out with one, and those are better. I just like tart kind of like, ugh. This looks really weird. I hope I'm not blocking most of this. I'm not the best at doing stuff angled or camera work. I haven't even used my camera in like so long. Maybe this year I'll start really ramping up and putting good work and use into it. Decent size. Not too big, not too small. It'll fit perfectly over there, so let's do this again. And somehow I made the left side better again. Dang it! So guys, this is where we're at. I think I'm going to let this cure as is and let it dry up, and then sand this off because it's not the smoothest. I tried to make it, but this is what it looks like. Pretty decent heart, but I want to shape it up more and sand it down. The mustache, the lips, and the mole that goes towards the bottom of the heart here. I'm using my phone because my stupid camera like overheated. I don't know. I think it's time to get a new one. But this is where we're at, and I will see you guys after this is dried. So, then 2 days. Alright. Okay, so we're back after we primed it. Let's see if I can get a good look at that. So here it is. Prime, or I guess prime. I just used acrylic gesso from Master's Touch. I got it from Hobby Lobby. I got more of their acrylics. I think they were on sale. So I just tested these out and I have my palette ready. Mainly just using these 4 colors here. The Burnt Sienna, Phthalo Blue, and Crimson, their color Scarlet, and their Platinum White. And I was able to get all the colors that I needed. Pretty much, I've shown you what it looks like, but this is probably not going to show up that great because of the light I have next to me. But this is the reference I'm going off of, and that is what I'll be painting right now. So I'm gonna start out with the lips because that's the last shade I did. So I'm going to do that. I just got a new mount, so I'm hoping it's capturing everything. I haven't really tested out the setup, so this is gonna be new. And I apologize if you hear like noise in the back. My window's open because it gets a little hot in here. Try not to be too messy, but I'll be able to paint over it so it doesn't matter. Figure I'd start out with like the actual pieces up top and then I can just fill in the rest with no issues. So I picked up some matte Mod Podge because the acrylic paint came out pretty glossy. I kind of wanted that matte look to it, but you'll see in the final shots that it didn't really mattify it as much as I would have liked it. So I'll probably see if there's other paints that give that effect or either mix it in. So yeah, you'll see right now this is the final result. But either way, I'm happy. I'll definitely find some more tips online and keep playing around. And if you guys have any tips for me, please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.